Andy and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon Channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. Dave Cackley's over there. We've got a Tuesday going on. I bet you've been busy this morning.
I got to tell you, man, it has been, I just said this on the TV, probably the worst day for driving as far as accidents go that I've seen this winter.
Really?
Just because of the sheer volume of crashes. And I knew it when I drove in this morning. I told our producer, Matt, I said, this is going to be terrible. It shouldn't be, but it's going to be, because it's one of those days where it was light snow, but the roads were pretty slick, and people, they were kind of deceiving on top of the fact that as cold as it is, salt's not going to impact, is not going to alleviate any of the ice. So people were just driving dumb. Yeah. If you stick to 45, you're fine.
Yeah.
You go over that, you're taking unnecessary risks, and we had a bunch of crashes on 96. 131 was a mess. Downtown Grand Rapids, it was Martin, I think, is still shut down with a crash northbound there. So yeah, it was just all morning long. It was crazy. Once again, one of those days, if I'm paid by the accident, I can retire.
See, wouldn't that be nice?
Mm-hmm. By the way, I got to ask you something. You notice I've been downing this beverage.
Yeah.
Is this or is this not the most effeminate-looking bottle that you've ever seen a heterosexual man use? Look at the package. Look at the.
Yeah.
Just the way it's designed. The name Sparkling Ice. It's strawberry lemonade. It's got the little fruit thing and a triangle. My problem is I wish it was a more gender neutral bottle. Okay. I'm in touch with my feminine side. I'm cool with it. I take bubble baths. I watch soap operas. I drink chocolate wine. I'm fine with that part of my personality. I'm secure enough in my masculinity. But when I want a nice, refreshing beverage with zero sugar and antioxidants and vitamins, does it need to look like this? It's my only issue. It's a bit of a problem. It literally makes me feel like skipping. That's what I'm saying.
Skipping?
I feel like I should
be skip
skipping.
Down the hall on your way out.
Maybe I might have to do that.
That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Anyway, that's my issue this morning. Other than that, I'm fine.
Okay. Well, good. Thank you for the wonderful dissertation on plastic packaging, and we look forward to your next thoughts on those kind of things. And boy.
See, I would have thought you would have had. I thought you would have just nailed me from the start on that. This was, you know what that was? That was me getting out ahead of something, because I thought for sure you were going to come in with your lefts and your rights and making your snide comments, your innuendo and all that stuff. But no, you shocked me by not
see this?
Not taking any shots.
This is coffee. Okay. Comes from the same cup. I never wash the cup. I pour the same coffee in the same cup every morning, and what I do is I drink it like a man's man. See, watch. You go.
Okay.
Like that. That's what you do. But hey, dude, do your thing. Enjoy your little sparkly, Tinkerbell beverage over there. And
okay, there we go. There it is.
It seems like you wanted to be.
I didn't want it. I was just trying to get out ahead. It was like I wanted to let you know that I know how unbelievably effeminate this appears.
Well,
and I don't care because it's refreshing.
Okay, well, good. As long as you're refreshed,
I'm refreshed. Yes. All right.
What are we going to talk about?
Ready to dig in?
Let's dig in.
Let's do it. Senate has enough votes to pass a resolution of disapproval against President Trump's declaration of a national emergency at the U.S.-Mexico border. 4 Republican senators, including Rand Paul, have joined all 47 Democrats. President will, of course, veto the resolution, and that will be upheld in the House. The resolution is basically a waste of time. It's basically saying, we don't agree with this.
Right.
You can't do anything to stop. We think this is bad. And they're right. It's not a national emergency. It's a problem. That's what I've said before. This is a problem. It's not an emergency, and we'll see ultimately what the courts have to say about that. But passing a resolution of disapproval just seems weak. It's like censure to me. It's like, are you going to, when a lot of people back in the 90s, when President Clinton got impeached, well, we should do censure. We shouldn't go impeachment. We should do censure. Censure's weak.
Right.
It's like it doesn't say. It's basically we're saying you're bad.
Right.
Who cares? Come on, go. Go hard or don't go at all. That's my thing. Anyway, what else is going on? This actually affected me a little more than I thought it would. Sad news out of Hollywood. Actor Luke Perry has died. The star of Beverly Hills 90210 suffered a massive stroke last Wednesday. He was placed in a medically induced coma over the weekend. Perry passed away on Monday morning. He was 52. And he was one of those guys that he will forever be, Dylan on 90210. It was an iconic character. And it was one of those shows that I made fun of early on and then I kind of got into. And by all accounts, he was just a good dude.
That's what I hear
really
too.
Super nice guy.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things people aren't saying this out loud, but you know what they're saying.
What?
Why couldn't it have been fill in the blank? We're going that show. Why couldn't it have been
somebody else from that show?
Somebody else from that show. And
I don't know. I mean, I never watched the show. I can honestly tell you I never saw a single episode.
You never saw a single episode of 90210? How is that possible?
Never gave a rap.
How is that possible?
Never watched it.
I didn't like it. I kind of poo-pooed the early 90s, I started watching. I'm like, oh, okay, this is kind of interesting. Ooh, Tiffany Amber Thiessen. Whoa.
Never watched it.
The best replacement ever. And, you had a lot of, I'm not going to say it was, they were great stories or necessarily top-notch acting, but
never watched
it was good. Watchably bad television.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
You never saw a single episode?
Not one.
Not one.
Nope.
Not one episode.
Nope.
I'm stunned.
I
don't even know. Of all the things, I mean, I can say you're saying I didn't like the show, but to say you've never seen or
never saw a single episode. I couldn't tell you a single thing about 90210.
Wow.
I think back to the time, and I think I was working a lot of nights.
Yeah.
I think I was working either 6 to 10 on the radio or 2 to 6 or whatever, and I had things to do. I never watched it. Never once saw that show.
That's just missed out. I mean, you need to go back. Yeah, that would be a good binge watch. Start with the first season, 1990, and just go from there. You'll be able to get
I'll
through
put that on my list.
Shannon Doherty. I think you should.
Because that's
as a tribute
me.
to Luke. I just think you should. It would be a nice little throwback, a nice little retro. It's just a simpler time, a simpler era, bygone era.
Yeah. You know what? I went a little further back than that. Most of the time when I watch something now, it's Andy Griffith.
Okay. Put a little, just blow through all. I think there were 9 seasons.
No,
maybe 10.
I could care less about 90210.
Well, it's not about caring. It's about embracing a part of Americana. It's not about whether it was good or bad.
It's not either.
About experience. Oh man.
Oh, who cares?
That's just sad.
Sorry, sad for Luke Perry. Don't care about the show.
Okay, fine.
You know what I know about Luke Perry?
What?
He introduced Fart Man once. That's what I know.
He did.
I know.
That's right. He did. He introduced Howard Stern as Fart Man.
Yes, he did.
And that was, wow. That was cool. Anyway. Finally, Governor Gretchen Whitmer is expected to raise the gas tax in an effort to fund her plan to fix the damn roads. Whitmer's proposal would raise the tax in 15-cent increments. The first would be this October, followed by a second increase in April of 2020 and a third in October of next year. And you know what? It's one of those things that if you're going to do it, you got to do it. And I don't know if that'll be enough. I think she's going to have to make some deals with Republicans, but this is one of the reasons why, and this will be interesting as far as her governorship goes, which way she goes, as far as, because she's not, this is what a lot of people don't understand or realize is ideologically, she's not to the left of her party. She's more kind of center.
Right.
And that's why I think she can get she has a good chance as a Democrat working with a majority Republican House there, that she can get some things done and she'll make some compromises and bend a little bit.
I'll tell you what,
and
I posted about this on Facebook last night and people went nuts.
Of course, because everybody's polarized.
And it comes down to this. It really does come down to this. If you want these things done, it's going to cost everybody a little something.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely.
I'm not exactly excited about paying that kind of tax on gas. at all. Dude,
It's gonna
I make
be,
next to nothing. Okay,
right,
I really do. I
which is twice as much as what I make. So
see what I mean. So to say that I'm all thrilled about the idea of some big gas tax hike,
no,
not at all. But the reality of it is that I would really much rather spend a couple extra bucks per fill up than I would dropping $800 or $900 getting my suspension fixed or having my car beat to
Right.
hell or anything like that.
And she's going to end up making, if she's going to get this through, she's going to end up making compromises elsewhere. So it's not going to be, you're not going to get as much. You're not going to get as much for education. You're not going to get as much as for some of these other things. And that's part of, you got to prioritize. This is what she ran on. And I think she's going to make compromises to get that done. And it's good to do it. Or they may elongate this process. It might not just be this quick where it's 15 cents, another 15 cents in 6 months, and another 15 cents down the road after that, because it's going to affect all of us. I mean,
right.
But it's one of those things that you do have to get done, and we'll see what compromises she makes elsewhere to get it through. But I think
my absolute and I figured I was kicking a hornet's nest, and of course I was.
Oh yeah, because people are polarized.
Oh yeah, yeah. Everybody knows better, and nobody offers a solution. They all just bitch. And what about the potheads? Make them pay for the roads. What about this? It's like, oh.
See, that's the other thing. The marijuana legislation, if they would have been ready for that, that could have helped. That would have been some tax money. So, you gotta get this stuff done one way or the other, and we'll see what happens.
Yes, we will.
All right, sports. Michigan State will try to bounce back from their second loss against Indiana on Sunday. They'll take on Nebraska tonight at the Breslin Center. Tip-off 7 o'clock on ESPN Dos. That's sports.
Have yourself a great Tuesday, and we will see you back here tomorrow. Enjoy your tasty beverage there, Brad.